Hello and welcome to Capstone. Have you been thinking about improving your public speaking skills or improving your presentation skills? Then you have come to the right place. When it comes to public speaking, this is a learned skill. Now, there are people who are outspoken, they speak more than others, but when it comes to effective speaking, speak to persuade, speak to create impact, we need to follow certain rules and guidelines of public speaking, and those skills are learned over time. So it's a process. Public speaking is a process. If you're listening to a video only for 10 to 15 minutes, you are not learning to improve your public speaking because there are golden rules of learning. And it goes something like this: I listen, I forget. I see, I remember. I practice, I learn. So you have to practice. That's the bottom line. You have to practice the process. It is a process. As your confidence goes up, your competence goes up. So confidence and competence is going to grow, and you are going to learn more, and you're going to be becoming more and more comfortable in speaking as you follow the rules and guidelines that we'll be talking about and discussing. So this is more of an introductory video, introductory session about public speaking. So what I'm going to talk about next is there is a system or a cycle or a process called plan, do, check, act. Plan, do, check, act. It's used in the industry for problem solving and continuous improvement. So when it comes to public speaking, really you are solving a problem and you are going to continue to improve that condition and refine your speaking capabilities step by step. So if I convert that plan, do, check, act and put it into public speaking context, you are going to plan to be your learning phase. You are going to learn, come up with action plans. We'll discuss those. And then you have to practice. That's the do part. And the third part, check, is really evaluation. It's critical to have an evaluator. Yeah, you can self-evaluate, but initially you need to join maybe a speaking club or have a mentor, a coach who can help you evaluate how you're doing. And the final stage or final step of the cycle is act. Act meaning in this case, after the evaluation, you're going to refine what you learned from that evaluation. There are things that you'll be doing well. There are things that you have to improve upon. Learning to speak well has far-reaching impact, far-reaching consequences than just speaking alone. Because when you try to improve your speaking, you improve your communication, you improve your leadership skills. By doing so, you're building a platform. You're building a launching pad from which you can launch opportunities and options that's going to be coming on your way, because now you're a better speaker and better communicator. So there are far-reaching consequences and opportunities and options that's going to be potentially coming on your way as you improve your speaking capabilities. So keeping that in mind is important, because it's not just speaking well, it's about other options and opportunities. As you go through the continuous improvement process, you are going to be not only recognizing yourself that you're improving, others will be recognizing and talking about your improvement in how you communicate, how you add impact, how you persuade others that something is different in you. And slowly but steadily, you'll be finding your own style. So one of the goals would be in this program to bring your potential out of you, because each of us has a unique style. Somebody might be doing speaking or doing a demonstration or performing an act in a certain way that fits him or her, but you might be doing it in a different way that fits you. So style, when it comes to a style of public speaking, the style that fits you, and you find that over time, not on day one, not on the first session, but over time as you implement those techniques and rules and concepts that we'll be discussing, slowly and steadily, your own style is going to come out of you, and that's when you know that you mastered your public speaking. So it goes in steps. That's why I say it's a process. It's a process, it's a journey. Public speaking is a journey, and it has far-reaching consequences. What sets exceptional speakers apart is their ability in managing and ultimately conquering anxiety. Through dedicated effort and practice of various techniques, they become masters at controlling their nervousness, transforming themselves into confident speakers. This transformation occurs in two distinct steps. Step number one, identifying the manifestations of various forms of anxiety. And number two, developing awareness and implementing measurable controls. Armed with this awareness, you can then employ specific tools and techniques to mitigate those anxiety-driven manifestations, gradually becoming a competent speaker. Let's take a look at the process, how it works. Now back to the big question. Where do you begin to defeat the fear or anxiety of public speaking? To cure a condition, the first step is to know the condition. The fear or anxiety comes or manifests in different shapes. What happens when you try to speak in front of an audience? In my books, I have listed a number of these conditions. These symptoms show up on the surface or become visible, and the severity can vary from mild to severe, from person to person. That's okay. These symptoms are like sandcastles. They will quickly break away as you grow your confidence in public speaking. What is important is knowing which ones are your symptoms and their level of severity. That's your first step, to do a self-assessment of your current speech profile. Not all of these will apply to everyone. I have designed a speech profile self-assessment form or checklist for my group workshop. Here is an example of how the self-assessment can help. What I'm showing here is the speech profile before and a speech profile after. Before meaning doing any kind of techniques or applying any practice on speaking improvement, and after is after practicing certain techniques and criteria. After any time you can continue to monitor this. So this is how, or this is one way the self-assessment can help monitor the progress, and it also gives you the motivation that it's working. This concept of public speaking and improving your speaking and communication and leadership skills, like I said, it has far-reaching effect, far-reaching impact than what you are looking for right now. You're looking to improve your speaking capabilities, but it has far-reaching impact. And in my case, I used to go do presentations, design ideas, product ideas, innovative ideas. And in many cases, I would win. I would win awards and recognitions because the way I persuaded, I presented. So I've learned a lot through the process, and that's why I say it has a far-reaching impact. And from that process, from that learning, I've written 2 books actually on the subject of public speaking, and I'm showing a couple of them. And as you can see on one of them, I'm showing even the ripple, the water, and the effect of it is beyond what I could think of at the moment when I was learning. It's far beyond anything that I expected at that point. So that's why it's important to know the big picture ahead of you, that don't give up on public speaking. Don't give up on learning to improve your speaking capabilities, because there'll be other consequences and opportunities and options might be coming on your way, and you'll be able to handle that better because now you have a grip on that communication skills. Why? Because your confidence and competence are both up now, are both have increased over time, that you can handle different situations in a different way that didn't make sense or wouldn't make sense at the moment, but it will be slowly emerging, slowly will be making sense to you as you progress through the process. I dedicate a chapter in each of my books about this concept of ripple effect. I'll be posting more videos taking information from these books, and I also plan on holding workshops in the future. Learning to improve your speaking and presentation skills is a process. It's a continuous improvement process. The process that we discussed earlier, PDCA, Plan, Do, Check, Act, equivalent to learn, practice, evaluate, refine. Learn, practice, evaluate, refine. Start the process with a self-assessment or a speech profile of yourself for your self-awareness. This is a tool that can help you evaluate your progress objectively over time as you make progress. Improving this one skill This one skill of speaking well or public speaking can help you acquire or improve other skills over time in the future because of your newly acquired healthy confidence and competence. Yes, healthy confidence. We'll discuss that more in future videos. I plan to post the speech profile checklist that we discussed earlier so you can download and use it for your journey in defeating your fear of public speaking. Your fear of public speaking comes in different shapes that we talked about. And those are like sand castles. They don't last long. They are going to be breaking away. Until next time, happy practicing public speaking.